What a view of the castle.
What a view.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
We're in Edinburgh, Scotland's capital city. Today, we're heading to Westbow, possibly Edinburgh's most famous street. Then, climbing Arthur's Seat for one of the best views in Scotland. And ending our trip with some street food right in the heart of the city. This is Edinburgh, part 2.
So those stairs take us right down onto the Grassmarkets.
Grassmarket.
The Grassmarket. What did I say?
Grassmarket.
The Grassmarket. You've locked in on something, haven't you? Just over there.
I'm walking in a straight line straight to that stand.
So it's called a Hamish Pang. Is that what we're getting? The
Yeah.
little cow thing?
I think the ones that we've had before though, like, are Taiwanese.
Because that one was of Flinders Street, wasn't it, before?
Yeah. I think they're just like, I think a lot of Asian countries do them.
Yeah.
But like their own.
Because
little
Japan
twist.
had them too.
Yeah, but I think they're just all over that sort of
Interesting.
area in Asia.
Well, I love
This
them.
is a Korean stand though. And we got one that was red bean paste, which is like more traditional, and one that's custard, because that one's my favourite.
Is red bean paste savoury?
It's like sweet, but
Okay.
it's like a bean. Meet Hamish. This is Hamish. He's wearing a little kilt here. He's a little Highland cow, which
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with, if you didn't know. And then behind him, he's just got a little bear bum. So we might have to blur that out. It might not be safe for work, but
Let me get a look at that bear bum, Joss.
it's Hamish's little bear bum. He's a naughty Scottish Highland cow.
So you've got the red bean?
Actually, you've got the red bean. We can share. Because the custard's my favourite, but I thought we should try the red bean as well.
I thought you got the custard for me.
Whoa.
Is it like chocolate beans they mean?
No,
It said red beans, right?
red bean.
They're definitely not red, they're...
They're kind of dark red. But, like, just tell us, is it sweet or not?
Yeah,
Is it yum?
tastes like chocolate,
Really?
but also baked beans.
Oh, that's weird. This is the custard. And it's so good.
This is the one I was expecting to be eating, but because Josie didn't like the red bean. But hey, that's what I'm here for.
That's
Right.
what boyfriends are for.
We will start our ascent of Bow Street. I mean West Bow. West Bow or Bow Street? West Bow. Right, so this shop here has a massive queue outside of it. It's a Harry Potter museum, I think.
Yeah, and it sells like the genuine Harry Potter merch.
So I think we should go in just for the
I think
culture.
we should queue up for the culture.
Yeah, just because it's like a rite of passage when you come onto the street. That you go into the Harry Potter shop.
Let's go queue.
Let's get in the queue. This queue is huge. I wonder how many people are allowed in at a time.
Probably about 5.
Alright, so we might be here for another hour.
I didn't know the characters, which I don't. The 2 ones that I'd go for.
Yeah,
This one
yeah.
or this one.
So this one, who's that?
Hermione.
Hermione Granger, and who's that one?
Death Eater. Is that bad?
I'm pretty sure that's bad.
Oh, right. You know what, aside from it being Harry Potter, this is just a very cool building.
It's a cool shop, isn't it?
Yeah, really cool. Look at all of these. What's basilisk? Basilisk blood. What is that?
It's
Mr.
like
Harry Potter fan. Yeah, you don't even know, do you?
a dragon, I think? Or a snake?
Bakıyorum daha çubuk alabilirim.
What's this guy's name?
Hedwig.
Hey, Head.
That's what we got.
Saucing hat. It smells bad.
Over the top of your beanie.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Which house you in?
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. This store is like
Same.
the same thing,
Very
but
cute and bigger.
more stuff, I think. You keep looking at these drinks, Joes.
I want one.
Grab one. They looked absolutely disgusting.
They'll be vile. Which one do you reckon? I reckon that.
That one was quite cool. Yeah. What is it called?
Serpent's venom. But I want one that's not been
Shaking around.
shaken yet.
Yeah,
and then
so
I
they don't
can do it
actually
myself.
look. Yeah, you can do the shaking.
And you can watch it turn to magic.
Nice. Let's grab it. $3.99.
Is that going to be like the worst thing I've ever drunk?
I think so. It might not be though. So, your serpent's venom.
Yep.
I think save that for later.
Yeah.
Yeah? I think we've got the perfect place to drink that.
Yeah. A toast.
Yes. Pop it in a bag.
Okay.
So the Elephant House is another Harry Potter reference, Jess. So I'm pretty sure it's where J.K. Rowling started writing the Harry Potter books. In there. So all of these buildings around here, and this street as well, are inspiration for things in the books. So this street that we're on, Bow Street,
Yeah.
is it called Bow Street? West Bow, is inspiration for Diagon Alley.
Diagonally.
Diagonally.
So Greyfriars Bobby is, what are you saying it is?
He's a little dog.
Right,
Slept by his owner's
that little dog there.
grave for ages when he died. I don't know who the owner is, but it's like a well-renowned dog that
Must
did
be
that.
quite a famous story. I think
Yeah.
I've heard the story as well.
I think loads of people have heard the story, but they don't realise like what they've heard it from. He belongs to John Grey, who was a watchman in the police, and John Grey died. And for 14 years after his death, the little dog wouldn't leave his grave, like morning, night, 14 years.
That's some loyalty here.
That is some loyalty.
So we're now in the Greyfriars graveyard, which is apparently haunted, according to Josie, so we'll see if anything happens to us in here. But can I just say, Edinburgh is full of stories. You can wander this city for days and days, and you'll just find so many stories. So you're saying this place is haunted, yeah? Imagine living in those places.
You couldn't pay me.
You look out your window in the morning having your morning coffee, and there's just
Poltergeist.
a ghost
You
staring
couldn't
at
pay
you.
me. You could not. I promise you couldn't pay me.
So we're heading to the last Harry Potter reference of the day.
Yeah, and you know, Tom Riddle was actually a person who J.K. Rowling just came into this graveyard and just got inspiration off of all the graves she could have chosen. She chose this one guy's grave called Tom Riddle.
So it's a real person?
Yeah, a real person with a real family.
Oh my gosh.
1800s.
That's really cool.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was like completely fictional, but he actually did exist. Crazy,
Damn.
right?
Yeah, that is crazy.
And now like he just died, right? His family died in the 1800s.
And now he's famous.
And now he's famous, but he like wasn't, and he isn't. But like.
But he is.
He is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you feel a haunt yet?
No.
No, neither do
A
I.
lot of people say that like they feel a dark energy when they come in this graveyard.
Yeah.
I just feel like I feel the same energy as I do in most graveyards, which is kind of like weird, but I don't feel like a specific like haunted.
No, not
Energy.
specifically to here.
No.
Yeah. That didn't work. That did not work at all.
So this place is the Covenant Prison.
And that is.
It is back in the day. I can't remember the date. The 1800s, when basically, I'll explain it in like simple terms. A group of people went against the crown with their religious like ideals and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone who did that, there was a whole battle. Everyone that did that got thrown in here.
So here's the actual story, just on the sign next to it. It was actually 1679, and more than 1,000 supporters of the National Covenant who were defeated by government forces in the Battle of Bothwell on the 22nd of June. For more than 4 months, these men were held without any shelter, each man being allowed 4 ounces of bread a day.
And down there, there's a mausoleum of the guy that was behind it all, basically. He was an advocate. So he was like the main lawyer, and he is the famous poltergeist that is said to haunt this place.
This is what I'm saying. You could just go on forever with stories here. Like in this one graveyard, there's probably 100 stories you could tell.
There's actually a tour that lets you go in here,
Really?
but it's an exclusive tour, and it's the City of the Dead that runs it, but it's a ghost tour, like a really haunted one. And like people, I saw videos of people like. There's a whole montage on their website of like cuts and bruises that people have after the tour. Bloody Mackenzie is what his name is.
Bloody Mackenzie.
I think George Mackenzie was his name.
And this is the grave.
This is his mausoleum. And also, you see that lock?
Yeah.
City of the Dead tours.
You can go in
they
there?
go in there.
Really?
And that's,
So they unlock,
yeah.
and that's when they get...
Oh, it freaks me out, actually.
I don't even want to be stood here. That's quite...
Surely not.
Do you feel haunted now? What would you do if you watched this video back and you saw...
No, James, don't even say that. We were going to crack a cold one open with Voldemort.
And toast it to Tom Riddle,
Yeah.
before we realised
He was actually a real person, and then we thought actually that's kind of...
that might be a
appropriate.
tad disrespectful.
Yeah.
So we're going to
Let's
try
just-
it now instead. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. So when you shake it, what happens? It becomes...
Potion. Oh, it smells awful.
Does it smell really bad?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that when you drunk it.
What?
Damn. So what does it taste like?
Horrible. Really rubbish lemonade.
The amount of funky shops and bars in Edinburgh is just
Crazy.
almost on the level of Melbourne, maybe a better level.
Yeah, I love
to be
it.
honest. But anyway, we have a bingo card
We
for
do.
Scotland.
We do. So.
Because we want to get the full experience out of this trip, right?
Yeah, we have to.
What have we got?
We've got spot a Highland cow.
Yeah.
We've got buy a souvenir for each place.
We've got one for Edinburgh already.
We have.
A bookmark.
Yeah. Find someone playing the bagpipes. We've got 3 Scottish treats and we've chosen iron brew, deep fried Mars bar and haggis.
Should be quite easy, but
Yeah.
not very nice.
Find live music.
Should be
Not the bagpipes.
really easy.
Recreate a classic Scottish postcard.
So we had to find a postcard first to recreate.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Visit a castle. Did that in
Done.
the last episode. And learn a Scottish phrase and use it. So we have to ask like some local Scots person. And then try local beer, gin or whiskey.
And like we said, we had to add the gin and beer because Josie
I will
refuses
not.
to
I
try
just won't.
whiskey.
I won't. I'll throw up. It will come like instant.
So we're currently walking down like the second half of the Royal Mile.
Yeah.
The first half we did in episode 1 of Edinburgh.
Yeah, we did.
And now we're
Going
on the
all
other
way
side.
to the end.
all the way to the end, which I think we should have done in the first episode, but we weren't aware that this end of the street had something on our list.
But also we did a lot of exploring that day.
Yeah, we did
This,
a
like,
lot.
We have to set it out in chunks.
Exactly. So down the bottom of here, we have something called the
Calton Hill.
Calton Hill. And it's a good lookout point.
Yeah.
So to get up here, we have to go through another graveyard.
Scottish graveyards are like infinitely more beautiful than any
Oh,
I've
they're
seen
so
in the UK.
beautiful. I mean, look at that. Just up there. This is it. Welcome to Calton Hill.
You know, it says pedestrians only. I might have to pass as an authorised vehicle because they don't understand how fast I am.
Look, what have we said about making these kind of jokes in the videos, Jess? Seriously. They're just... You're going to put people off.
No, I'm not. I'm funny.
Edinburgh's got a lot of history and there's a lot to know about Edinburgh, but I don't think the city itself necessarily makes it easy to learn. However, we have seen so many tours today, so many tour groups, and I think we're going to join one ourselves actually to learn a bit more about the history and about the culture of Scotland. And that's what ultimately we want to do on this trip. We want to learn more about Scotland as a whole. But the amount of tours that go around in this city, I don't know if they're free or if you need to pay, but I would highly recommend, if you are visiting, to go on like a walking tour. It's like a friggin' zombie apocalypse show. Look at these people.
I thought they'd be like steps. It's a national monument of Scotland.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's like a commemorative thing for soldiers from the Napoleonic War,
Huh.
I think. But like, why does it look so Greek?
Yeah, there must be a reason
There
behind
must
that.
be like
Someone
some
let us
sort
know.
of like deep history that.
We're missing.
History's so cool, by the way.
It is.
So we didn't actually realise, but this turned out to be the perfect sunset point, and like we came up at the perfect time of day. Maybe another place in the world that you can stand in one place and see a sunset with a castle, a moorland with a cliff, snowy mountains, and then look the other way and there's just the sea. And an acropolis.
We're gonna go and enjoy that view.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll see everyone tomorrow for day two
We
of
will.
episode 2.
Yeah. And if you want to see more of Edinburgh, go check out episode 1. 'cause
If you
we got
missed
up to a lot of fun stuff. And you don't want to miss it.
Oh, what a hook. No one's going to miss it after you said that.
They can't. You can't. It's like really good.
It is.
We got up to a lot, and you'll see Edinburgh.
Yeah. Just watch both of them, to
Just
be
watch
honest
both
with you.
of them, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, subscribe.
Stay tuned.
And
For tomorrow.
we'll see you tomorrow.
Four hours or 3?
Well, how long's the hike?
I don't know. But it like 2 hours, but
So go 3,
3?
just in case, yeah. How much is the parking here?
£1 an hour. Nothing.
Oh, that's like really nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
Should I get 4 just to be safe?
No, 3 is fine. If we can't do it in 4, I don't know what's happened to us. So how far is the walk?
3.7, I think, K round trip.
But it's really like steep
I don't
incline.
think it's that, no. I think there are parts. There's the last section actually to the summit,
Yeah.
which is steep, but it's not very long.
But the rest of it's okay.
Like it's just like this, I think.
So it shouldn't actually take us long at all.
No,
Okay.
we're pro hikers.
We are pro hikers. Still pro hikers. Different country, same hikers. I love that. When they have the maps. But please don't tell me it's that we're heading to, Joss.
Okay, I won't tell you. We started here, right?
Yeah.
So I think we're going this way. Wait. Yeah.
Can you read maps?
Yeah, we're going this way. On
Which way? Show us.
little the dotted line, summit path.
All the way to the top. So that means that there is the summit.
Yeah, and hear me out. We're not even going to go through the harsh bit because this zigzag path here is the hardest bit apparently. So we're not even doing that.
We're doing the easy route.
Unless we go up there and we could go up that way and end up on the hard route.
I don't think that's suitable for today.
No?
I don't, no.
You don't feel up to it?
No.
Where's your fight gone?
So that looks to be the hard route up, but we're going on the easy path. So this is how cold it is today. Looks like this lake is frozen over.
Part of it.
Partly.
Yeah.
That's how cold it
crazy.
is. The wind makes it even worse, by the way.
The wind has actual teeth.
It like howls at you and bites you.
And it bites you really hard with its
Yeah.
horrible cold ice cube teeth.
The views already are pretty good. I'm not sure which part of Edinburgh this is. This is like maybe the south side of the city. I'm not sure.
Guys, I can't believe we just witnessed that.
Yeah?
Do you know what that was?
What?
That was like a really rare animal. Only found on this highland here, Arthur Sea.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it called?
The lesser spotted moose duck.
Moose duck?
Yeah.
Is that actually a moose duck?
Yeah, lesser spotted one.
I thought it was a pheasant.
No.
Was that not a pheasant?
No.
That was a moose duck.
The lesser spotted moose duck of Arthur Sea.
What the hell?
That was such a rare moment. I can't believe we caught that on camera.
How are you feeling?
Cold. I'm really cold and I haven't warmed up.
That view behind you is unbelievable.
We've actually made progress.
We've actually come so far.
More than halfway. Did you know?
Yeah.
Fun
No,
fact,
I mean, I don't think I did.
This
Yeah.
is an extinct volcano.
Really?
Yep, in the middle of the city.
In Edinburgh,
was
there's
a-
volcanoes.
This one is extinct though.
So we can actually see a football stadium from up here. I'm not sure whose though. It's either Rangers or Celtic.
Means nothing.
And it's green, so I assume Celtic. I was so wrong. I thought my football knowledge was better than this.
Your
But go on,
your Harry Potter knowledge has turned out to be rubbish. Now your football knowledge, you're a fraud.
I am a fraud. Whose stadium is it?
It's the Hibernian Football Club.
Hibernian.
They're a really big team.
I know they are. I
really
know,
big.
but it didn't. That's not the one that came to my head. Look at those mountains over there.
Unreal. I want to go skiing. They're not snowy enough, but
No. Can you ski in Scotland?
yeah. But
You can.
I think it used to be like quite a decent ski slope, and now apparently it's quite rubbish.
Really?
It's global warming.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, this is like mountain goat territory. However, that is the peak. Now I'm not sure if this is Arthur's seat, like an actual seat, or if that's just the name. It looks like you're about to blow away.
If I had like a big coat on, I'd actually parachute.
It's so windy up here, isn't it? I'm actually struggling to stay stood up
Do you think this is what it feels like to skydive?
because of how windy it is. Look at the trousers, oh my gosh! We made it to the peak. We're at the top. Behind us is the best view of Edinburgh that we've seen. Probably the best view that there is of Edinburgh, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's so windy up here, we can barely even stand up. And it's even hard to film this without the camera flying out of my hand, to be honest.
I'm using all my might in my legs right now.
It's harder for you because you're so much smaller than me, so you've got less weight. Josie actually might fly. There's a risk that Josie flies off the top of this mountain, to be honest. You taking cover?
Yeah.
Oh
Taking a rest.
my gosh.
I can't even, like, my mouth, it won't move properly because it's like frozen shut.
Anyway, let's go down.
Yeah.
Snap your fingers.
No, like my heels.
Oh yeah. Did it work?
No.
Whoa! We made it. High five. How far was it really? Like 3 kilometers something?
Yeah, like 3.7 kilometers there and back.
So it took us just over an hour, which is
An hour
okay.
and a quarter.
It's all right, I think.
I think that's
Because
pretty good.
it was pretty steep. Like the incline was pretty steep. But anyway, I am now very hungry. And on the way here, we drove past a street food market, which struck me as interesting for a city like Edinburgh. It's not the type of city you'd think you'd find a street food market. So we have to visit. We just have to. So out of all the cities we've had the opportunity to drive in, how does Edinburgh compare?
Quite easy.
It's pretty straightforward, isn't
There
it?
are parts of it that are a bit like, which lane should I be in? But I think that's just like a normal city vibe, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
Like
out
what?
of-
Compared to like Sydney, let's say.
ugh, a breeze.
Yeah?
It was awful driving. I hated driving in Sydney.
You seriously hated Sydney, didn't you?
No, loved Sydney. Hated driving in Sydney.
But this
Never
place is okay.
Yeah, this is actually so fine.
Like it looks okay too. I know I'm not driving, but like I sympathise with you.
But like, it's also really hard when I don't have directions on where I'm going. Like now.
Ah, right. I think that's my job, guys.
Move the car immediately.
No, we can't park here.
We can if you want to go bankrupt.
What is it?
£7 an hour.
You think we're gonna find a cheaper one?
Well, there's a big actual secure one for $3.90 an hour.
Oh, let's do that then.
No, but there's one that might be cheaper.
Okay. This is more like it.
Alright.
This
Oh,
feels-
we're gonna make it. Ooh,
That used to be a genuine
a
question.
genuine question with our old car.
We don't need to matter now. We don't need to matter. We don't need to care.
We don't need to matter now, guys. We really just don't need to.
Oh, there's loads of space in here. Look at that.
Love it.
Space 1360. Remember that, Jose.
I took a picture, but it's also locked in.
It's locked in the head.
Yeah.
Good. So I think we're actually somewhere of note.
I think
Same.
we're in the main shopping centre.
St James's Quarter. It was like the big one in Edinburgh, isn't it? We haven't visited yet. It may look like that we've stayed inside a couple hours and come back when it's dark. But we're in England. Oh, sorry, we're in Scotland. We're in the UK, sorry. And it gets dark at like 3, 4 p.m, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
3:45.
So the time is just past 4
And it's dark.
and it's dark
It's kind of cozy, but like really limits what you can do
in the day.
in a day.
Yeah. Made it, Joe, so it looks shut. Oh, it's in there. Well, it's not exactly street food then, is it, if it's inside?
I think it is still.
Should we have a look?
Yes.
Let's do it. So this place is kind of like not what I expected.
I think it's a very United Kingdom type of
street
street
food.
food place.
But
like,
also-
they're all, like indoors, like
We're in Edinburgh, so like, what were we expecting? What, an outdoor like street market?
Asian style. street
Yeah,
food
like it's
market.
freezing.
Yeah.
So why would they?
This is cool. It's like but a lot of the UK street markets are like this. Remember when we went to Manchester that time? No, not
Yeah.
Manchester, Liverpool.
Yeah.
And
It was like this.
They had a street food market like this, and it's like little stalls.
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of nice. Like I quite like. It's still street food. It's cool. I like it.
So you pick your table, and you've got all of the different restaurants on this menu. So rather than queuing up at the bar or at the restaurants,
You have a little QR code.
you have a QR code on the table, and you order.
But you're.
But no internet.
Why is
Dang.
4G so rubbish? Because it says we've got 4G. I don't understand it.
But there's Wi-Fi.
Never fear, guys.
That's okay.
Edinburgh street food
We're in.
market Wi-Fi. Oh, you've got to enter your whole shebang.
So they can send you all their marketing.
Yeah, but I'm going to enter your personal one because you can get all the marketing instead.
Great, thanks, Jess.
You're so welcome. I
Appreciate
think of
it.
you. I know that you want that because you love food.
Yeah.
So it's just me thinking of you.
Yeah, appreciate it. So what'd you go for?
I went for a Peruvian dish.
I went for the Kung Pao fried chicken. You need to give that straight to me. That food is too good. Oh, look at the sauce as well. What sauce is that?
I don't know. Everyone calm down.
just cut the video. Cut the video. That food. Oh my gosh.
No, I don't even know how to
That-
attack it.
Holy
I need a bit of everything.
Looks unbelievable.
Wait. Oh my god. You ready?
No, cut it there, cut it there, cut it there.
When's the next flight from Edinburgh to Peru?
What? To Peru?
Yeah.
Probably like tomorrow. You hopping on? You hopping on?
Put me on it.
Yeah?
You'll never see me again. You're never going to see me again.
If that's what they sell in Peru,
You're never going to see me
then
again.
that's where we're going next. Holy moly.
Good choice? Really? Seriously? Better than mine?
For me, yeah.
No, shut up, no.
It's got the spiciness, it's got the saltiness, it comes with a damn cracker.
Give me some of that. I need to be prepared, a mouthful. What is all of this?
I don't know. Just heaven on a fork. What's your verdict?
Mine's like 10 points up,
Really?
but yours is good.
Yeah. So
Yours is really good.
we'll go Peru and then China.
Yeah.
Easy.
We just need to go around the world, to be honest. I'm just obsessed with food that's not English.
Same. Anyway, let's dig in.
I'm digging.
So if Edinburgh was an equation and you added nighttime plus food, what would it equal?
I love these equations. It would equal, I think I'm right,
Yeah,
the pub.
the pub for a drink. So where's
Oh,
our next
yeah.
stop?
The pub.
Let's
We're
go.
gonna go to Rose Street.
That's quite a famous drinking street, right?
Hell yeah.
It's a cold town.
Yeah, Edinburgh Brew.
Is it really?
At Grassmarket on that street.
Yeah.
The actual cold town place is there.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that's where they make it.
I think so. Well, they're putting it brew it on site. They maybe do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a beer or an ale?
I
Or...
got an XPA. There was a
Interesting.
lager, an IPA, or an XPA.
Anyway, give it a try and we can tick that one off the bingo list once and for all. It's good, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
That's like a proper XPA.
I was thinking we could tick it off for local beer, but I've still got to try something. But I think I'm going to save the whiskey until maybe somewhere else. Glasgow, I think.
Jack and Glasgow for a whiskey.
I think so.
Maybe Inverness.
Inverness might be good too.
Like a Highland whiskey.
Proper Scottish, yeah, right in the Highlands. Well, not really right in the Highlands, but you know what I mean.
But I'll be having a gin. I'm not.
We are looking out over Edinburgh Castle and the city view with all the lights. They put on a light show for us tonight.
They have.
But we absolutely loved Edinburgh. We hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. It might be our new favourite city. Might.
Look, be careful with your words, because we don't want to speak too irrationally. I'm very fond of Edinburgh.
Yes.
Very,
We'd actually
very fond.
love to
Obsessed,
settle
actually.
here, but when
Yeah.
it's summer, and
Yeah.
in the winter we'd come to Australia or something.
Yeah, or anywhere hot in the winter.
Anywhere a bit hotter.
Because it's cold. It's like they said Scotland was cold. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting this cold.
It's freezing. Anyway, if you like the video, like the video.
And subscribe to the damn channel.
And we'll see you guys in Inverness. So you got this magical view of the castle. But what catches your eye is
A dancing cat that holds your earrings.
whatever you want the most appears.
Cats. Wine? There was no cats or wine.
I'm so lucky to have you, Joyce, because you're like my personal, tour guide.
I'm like your AI. I'm
Yeah,
like
you
a
are.
walking, talking AI. Maybe I am AI. Maybe I'm not real.
Look at this stuff. It looks like,
Is it black ice?
I don't know, but it looks like a really well-baked chocolate cake. Doesn't it? Tell me it doesn't. You know,
Like a
when something's
brownie.
baked and it's like got these holes in it,
Yeah,
like,
like a
and it's
brownie, I
really
know what you
soft and nice. That's what it looks like, but
We
it
all
looks.
know what's on James's mind.
Should we get a brownie after this?
Yeah, I think we deserve
You
it.
think we should?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Maps is navigating us through the shopping arcade.
Look, it may not have been maps.
Might just be you.
I'm cold.